Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, I'm proud to bring you this beautiful sunset workout session. Today is day 45 of the 100 pull-ups everyday challenge or 100 pull-ups everyday program, whatever you want to call it. And coming off of day 44, the previous day here, if you go back and watch the video, you will see that was a very brutal session, very centered on the back and biceps and forearms, those muscles in general. So I knew what I had to work with today. I knew I didn't feel necessarily bad, but I was a little fatigued from that session and my muscles were not having that initial explosion when performing the reps. So the reps were a little slower, but it is also nothing that you should take too hard on yourself, because you know coming off a day like that, when you just do ridiculous volume, that is what you have in store for yourself. If you want to do workouts where you're more explosive consistently, then you should not do the full-on, back day bro workouts or whatever that I do. I feel personally though, when doing these higher volume days, when you're doing several exercises for the same muscle group, especially back in this case, since I'm doing that to help the pull-ups every day, to help my pull-ups, to help my back strength in general, doing 2 of those sessions a week when you just destroy it, when you have nothing left, is beneficial for me. Most people would not agree with that. When you're training every day, you're not supposed to go to failure, etc. I'm not going to total failure those sessions. I'm just having a very long, intense session specified in one part of the body. So it's very endurance and strength combined kind of session. I often do, or no, I always do on those sessions. I do weighted pull-ups, and then I do like 2 or 3 big back exercises, fairly heavy with high volume after that. So I know that coming off a session like that, I'm not going to have, that firepower, that explosiveness that you might want in general, right? So the day before this, I did high reps pull-ups. I wasn't able to do the weighted because they didn't allow me to get the belt. If you watch the video, you'll understand. But I did high reps, and I did 6 sets to get to 100 pull-ups, so I got above, more like 110, I think. And I did the first set, I got 23, in my opinion, very clean reps. So coming off doing 23, and then I got like 19, 18, and then I got sets of 16, I believe, until I got to the 100 there, and I got it all done in 6 sets. Coming off of that, just that alone will make you feel probably the day after that you have to do lower reps, you have to take more rest time, you have to, go down on the intensity, right? Turn that notch down a little. That's how we're working today. And not only that, but I did cable rows, I did lat pull downs, lat pullovers, a little bit of core work, all that, supersets, drop sets, all that good stuff. You can go back and watch the previous video here if you're interested. But all that good stuff, you gotta expect to not feel your strongest, and you gotta know that this workout session is something that's gonna help my recovery, not, make it longer, not prolong it. This is something that's gonna boost my recovery. I'm gonna get blood in the right places. I'm gonna get blood in the muscle. I'm gonna perform pull-ups with good form, and I'm gonna call it a day. And that's exactly what I did here at this beautiful sunset setting, as you can see. Just good old 10 sets of 10. I did chin-ups because I did neutral grip pull-ups the day before here, switching it up. And I did 10 sets of 10, 3 minutes rest time, give or take. And I did a static hold on the last rep of each set. Now, I could have cut out the holds. They might have been a little, I don't want to say non-beneficial, but definitely something that I could have skipped if I wanted. But I did them. I did 5 seconds on the top on the last rep of each set, as you can see there. I believe I got it all the way. I at least got 3 or 4 anyway on the last sets there. It got harder and harder for each set, as it does when you're doing that kind of workout. So 10 by 10 with static holds. And it felt decent, but it looks way better than it felt. I felt like I couldn't really pull the way I wanted to. I could feel that just the speed of my reps was not there today. And I can understand that. That's my body telling me I am trying to recover from you doing this to me over and over again, pulling like this back and forth so many times yesterday, and you were in the gym for over an hour and a half, and you did high rep pull-ups, you did a bunch of accessory back work. Give me some rest time. So I'm not going to be too hard on myself with the speed of those reps. Yeah, you heard me there. It's starting to burn there after the 6th or 7th set or whatever there. Feeling the burn, feeling that, lactic acid building up. That's me, recovering, and that's also me being maybe a little too intense for what I, myself had in store for the day, for tonight's session right here. I don't know, could be. Could also be that, every day is not your day, but I believe the first alternative there is right when I think about it. So it's good though. It's good though because I'm learning on the way. That's what this is all about. I'm learning on the way. We're learning together. You can learn from my mistakes if you watch my videos. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I've learned from a lot of other people's mistakes in the past too, and that's a great way to learn. Learning from your own mistakes, learning from other people's mistakes. Do both. Do both. That is a great way to learn. Anyway, I think I might have gone a little too hard, with the holds, the kind of low rest time for what state my body was in, and me just not working out as efficiently or as smart as possible within the 100 pull-ups every day program, So good that I got some stuff to reflect on there and, progress with in the future. Getting really zonked there. Thought it was the end there. I couldn't really think straight. The pump was just insane. My arms, I couldn't even do that finito sign without me really focusing on getting my hand up towards the neck there because my bicep and forearm were just so pumped. It kind of hurt doing that finito sign, but all for you guys, all for this YouTube channel, right? But that wasn't it. I forgot that I had to do some push-ups that I was going to do here. I just ripped out 3 sets of 20, nothing spectacular. It's not that I had to feel like I was had to train the opposite, had to train chest or whatever. It's just that I wanted to sort of balance today's session. I felt like, I did a lot of back work. I did a ton of back work yesterday. I did the 100 pull-ups now that felt kind of sluggish, so I wanted to even out with a little pump, with a little blood within the pressing muscles too. So just getting some blood in the chest and tries to sort of even out the blood flow that was crazy in the lats and biceps there. So I actually thought that after doing that finito sign, I was like, oh no, let's do some push-ups just to get some blood in the other side of my arm, tricep, and a little in the chest there, because strong front, strong back, and vice versa, right? That's something that I feel like you have to work on, getting stronger pushing movements and stronger in the chest and shoulders in general to even out this back strength that I've really been building up now with 100 pull-ups every day. Being kind of limited though with the elbow pain that I've discussed earlier, but I'm going to get back in the gym now in the fall, and I'm probably going to go harder on the incline presses and isolating triceps because that's what gives me the least amount of pain, so I can do what I can to get as strong as possible on the front there to get as strong as possible within the pull-ups. Anyway, the real finito sign was there. Big pump, big session. Well, small session coming off a big session, as we talked about. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. Truly appreciate that support. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. I will see you guys in the next video.